Hey guys, Coffee here. Today I wanted to talk about how to make money at level 50. First things first, we now have the daily challenge that will give you a list of 5 daily quests that you need to finish, and you are required to finish at least 4 of them to get the chest. Every single day, that should be your number 1 priority for making money, is finishing those quests, as the chance to get up to 1,000 gold put it far ahead of anything else. On average, you'll be typically getting about 10 gold from it if you take into account the darts that you're going to get from it, as well as the chance to get 1, 10, 100, or 1,000 gold. After you have finished your daily rotation for the day, it's highly recommended that you do all of your purple dungeons. That's going to be Lair of the Frost, Frozen Fang, Avalanche Den, Awakened Necropolis, Cold Storage, and then Sogun's Lament. And for these, you're going to want to do them on 4-man mode or 4-player party mode if you are capable of doing it, or have friends or people that are capable of doing it. By doing it on 4-player, you're going to get a lot more frozen darts, or frozen stingers rather, as drops, which will increase the income that you're getting from every single zone tremendously. Once you have done your purples and your cold storage, you're going to want to go into Mushin's Tower and do all of the floors, everything through floor 15. For Mushin's Tower, I recommend purchasing a 5th floor ticket and then just skipping the quest that is for the first floor of Mushin's Tower. It will speed up your time by about 10 or 15 minutes or so, just because you're not having to wait for doors to open repeatedly through the first 4 floors. And once you have done Mushin's Tower, then the next place that's going to be recommended is to go ahead and go into Soulstone Plains. Basically down here, this is where you're going to want to do all of the daily quests for Soulstone Plains, as well as if you are a solo player, farming Soulstone Plains is where you're going to be able to make quite a bit of money if you want to dedicate a lot of time to farming there. If you are going to farm Soulstone Plains very heavily, it is recommended that you increase your PV, or you increase your faction rank until you are, I believe it's Lieutenant First Class for Cerulean, or I'm not sure what it is for Crimson, but you will get to where you can actually hold up to 250 prestige points without having to turn them in. So when you use a prestige charm, then you will be able to get yourself up to 500 prestige, and that will allow you to get the largest soulstone boxes that drop over 100 soulstones each. So on top of the loot that you'll be getting with just the boxes that drop moonstones, as well as the boxes that drop soulstone plains keys, you will also be getting lots of soulstones on top of it, which makes it very, very profitable if it's something you want to devote a lot of time to. Keep in mind that is something that is harder to do for melee classes, as getting credit for the bosses is very difficult for melee classes, as the bosses have a lot of wide area effects that basically completely destroy melee. Outside of Soulstone Plains, you also have Grand Harvest Square that you can be doing once a day. The money on that one isn't necessarily as important, but the amount of experience that you get from doing the quests there is a huge component for a lot of people. This runs on the hour starting at 5 o'clock. One of the other things that you'll notice as well in Soulstone Plains is you'll see people shouting in your faction chat to go and kill the faction leader for the other faction. If you're a Cerulean player, you'll see a shout for Bulmu, B-U-L-M-U, constantly in chat. If you haven't done that every single day, it's recommended. That's kind of a secret quest that you'll get that will give you 20 soulstones by basically going in there and killing that boss. In order to do that one, you're going to want to run over the fence in order to get into the enemy base, and then climb on top of their main tent, and you should see everyone grouping up there. Outside of just doing your purple dungeons every single day, you can also do the blue dungeons as well. The blue level 50s, you can do them here from this map right here. The good thing about the level 50 content is Zoe has all of the dungeons right here, so it avoids a lot of the running that you'd have to be doing for the other ones, coming from level 45 content. For players that do have a set of 4 players that they consistently run with, or a set of 4 players that they can run with, or just are geared enough to be able to do 4-man pugs, it is highly recommended that you farm Sogun's Lament as much as you possibly can, as this dungeon is going to have the highest amount of income you can make out of any of the dungeons around right now. You have a chance to get over 20 frozen stingers from any boss in this dungeon. We've had runs where we ran 3 in a night, and we had over 150 frozen stingers drop over the span of 3 runs. We've also had runs where we ran 3 runs in a row and got 3 sealed flower of laments, like 1 in each one, and that makes the runs very, very profitable, to where it's about 100 gold per person, already, just for the flowers of Lament. I guess they're down to about 50 gold a person now, but yeah, as they continue to drop, those are very profitable. The Asura Embers also sell for about 450 gold right now. If you do not have a consistent set of 4 people that you can run with, but you are slightly geared yourself, it is recommended that if you can find at least one other person, and you kind of have one partner or one friend that you play with, the best thing for you guys to farm is going to be Avalanche Den. Farming Yeti is something that has gotten even more profitable recently because more people are doing Asura now, and for that you're going to be able to get the Hong Moon Volume 1 book that drops from there, that is back up to about 120 gold, as well as honorary ornaments and lots of frozen stinger drops. Again, for duo players, I highly recommend Yeti. For people that have at least 4 players, I recommend doing Sogun's Lament. And then for solo players that don't have anyone else to run with, after you have finished your daily quests, farming Soulstone Plains is going to be the place for you. If you ever get bored out of doing those, you can always do other daily quests just around in the level 50 zones, as well as doing the quests for the 24-man zones, the Beast Bog, and the one up north that I can't recall the name of because I don't do really anymore. Frostgill Basin, that's it. Yeah, in terms of crafting has kind of gotten to a point right now where the market is very heavily saturated. It's not something I would necessarily recommend to anyone to just jump into now if they weren't already doing it. But that may change in the future as new stuff is released. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in the future, and I'll be more than happy to create it. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe below to be notified of new videos, and also make sure to check out BnSCoffee.com to get help deciding which gear upgrade is best for you.